I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, 33. And we've been raised with these platitudes of the Matrix, these platitudes of success and character, such as, you can do anything you want if you just work hard enough. But what we find is those who make their dreams come true are few and far between. That actually manifesting exactly what you want is somewhat of a rarity. And cliches and platitudes, what they do is they keep you chasing, they keep you grinding away at something, much of the time grinding away, making money for someone else, helping someone else realize their dream at the expense of your own. And the education system of the Matrix, it simply trains you to be a cog, teaches you to be very good at taking in and regurgitating information. That's what you're rewarded for. But it teaches you very little about who you are. It teaches you very little about yourself. It teaches you very little about what you're good at, what your innate talents are, unless you just happen to be someone who fits into the system of the Matrix and is very good at that type of information processing or information regurgitation, and then you go on into academia and continue that path. But many of us are not that way. And many of us have gotten disillusioned from these platitudes and have woken up again to the failure of this education system. And I was listening to a very interesting podcast it was Paul Chek's podcast, who's my favorite holistic wellness force. And I say force because that's what he is. This guy is a legend in what he's done in the world of health and wellness. And his name was Zeus. I can't remember the last name, but it was a very fascinating conversation. And there are 4 points again about what a great educator is. Someone who really is a great educator, and they are first, utmost regard to a student, a teacher having the utmost regard for the special individual that's in front of them. Number 2 would be competence, understanding your material, understanding the material inside and out. Number 3 would be passion, absolute passion for what you choose, your craft. So this being the craft of a teacher, being passionate about teaching, genuinely caring about teaching your students. And then last, time management, how one organizes their time, how one organizes their thoughts. These are the keys to being a successful teacher. Now, after contemplating on that, I believe there's some keys to success in life that we can take from that. I have found that when you know yourself, first you have to know yourself first and foremost. And then that's going to direct your path. Knowing yourself, knowing what you're good at, knowing the value that you offer to the world. Next, then you can say, what are you passionate about? What do you care about? What are you willing to just do for free? Dive in hours on end without regret. Be a nerd about something. What are you passionate about? Next, relationships. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't make a dream come true all by yourself. It requires relationship. Who are the people in your life that offer you the support that you need? And vice versa, what support do you offer others in their dreams? Who are the people who are in alignment with your dreams and values? And are you treating them with reverence, respect, honor, truly valuing these people? And last, I would say, is time management. As you know who you are, you know your value, you know what you care about, you're building that dream with your dream team, your time becomes ever more valuable. And so many people and so many institutions are eager to waste your time and direct your time to petty gossip, comforting their petty whims, or corporations always demanding more of you, always going back on their agreements with you and asking more of you in return, more of your time to work, more of your life force energy so they can make money. And when we are aware of these things, then we can start to engage more consciously in dream building, in knowing who we are, knowing what we care about, knowing what that dream is, what we're passionate about, knowing what we're good at, what are our actual skills, what are we strong at. Having a dream team, having people in our lives that complement the things that are needed for our dream, but maybe we're not so good at, but are people who are in alignment with us. And how are we managing our time? How are we juggling what we need to do throughout our day, what we need to do for that dream building, what we need to do for the people we're caring for and caring about, what we need to do to care for ourselves. And this, I believe, are some components to a successful life. I don't want to say formula, because there's always these ever-changing variables when it comes to success, these unpredictables and things that are always in flux and always in change. But these are a few constants. These are a few constant elements that I believe lend themselves to a great long-term success and put us back on the path of awareness and success in our terms, not success defined by the matrix. And with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Be strong, be well, be free, and I will see you on the other side.